I am a metahuman, the next generation of digital human powered by Unreal Engine. Metahumans are high-fidelity digital characters created by you, the user, on our new content creation platform, Metahuman Creator. I am fully rigged, ready for animation and motion capture, allowing you to work in context. With everything running live in Unreal Engine, my motion works seamlessly
on other characters. I have 8 levels of detail and have been tested on a wide range of hardware platforms, from feature film to mobile. If you're interested in learning about my animation rig or high-fidelity deformations, built on Control Rig, the new strand-based hair system via the Groom component, or how everything is tied together and animated in Sequencer, then have a look under the hood in this project. This is just a glimpse of things to come.
Hello guys, this is the process of converting DAS characters into Metahuman, and I've done a few characters and this is probably the third one, and I received this character from someone. It's a project, and this is the character, which is Billie Eilish, the singer, and originally it wasn't DAS and I converted it to a Metahuman. As you can see, now we have a Metahuman version of it, and I also skinned this cloth. This cloth is not from DAS. I downloaded from ArtStation Market, and I actually purchased the cloth from ArtStation Market and attach it to the character. And I will have a tutorial on how to attach this cloth to a character. And this character actually works with Metahuman Control Rig as a normal Metahuman Control Rig, no difference. And also obviously it works with the face Control Rig too. And here is the face, and here's the eyes, mouth, and everything as the way it is supposed to be. And this character, this is not a Metahuman topology, it's a DAS Studio topology, but it's a DAS Genesis 8. I subdivided it one time. It is still DAS topology, no problem. We are actually using the same topology. We can send it back to DAS without any problem. But I said subdivide. Let me show you the actual project. I subdivided the face one time, so it has enough resolution for having deformation on face. And here's the face. And there is another tip that I want to tell you. If you're wondering why I have a keyframe on every controller here, I have a 0 keyframe on everything. If you have trouble with controllers and it is slow in Maya, if you add a keyframe, on in the beginning of your animation or Metahuman Control Rig, it will be fast, and this is a thing that you can use. And by the way, this is the character that I try to have a Blender version of it, and I made the Control Rig and it was so slow that it was impractical using Blender for this character. as you can see, it's a single mesh, and I'll show you. It's a single mesh and kind of dense, and Blender is not able to handle this. It is super slow for Blender. So that's why I just converted the Vivian face for the Blender version. And I want to also mention that this is not an automatic process completely, because it's not as because let me explain it. Actually, what Metahuman Creator does actually is it can change the face and keep the rig, and I told you this multiple times, and this is a big deal. It needs a system to do that. It needs a system to adjust things, and Metahuman Creator does that. It adjusts the face according to the changes, and because it's already done on different situation for different faces, and you can have your new face working with the rig smoothly without any bad deformation. And if you use Metahuman Mesh to Meta, you will see as soon as your face, the new face that you're using is kind of out of defined face inside the Metahuman Creator. It's out of the face. It's not a face that you can make by sculpting in Metahuman Creator. It won't work, and the deformation will become will be bad. That's the reason, because it's already has defined. And in order to make a new rig, there is no way to automatically convert the face. There is no way. The only way that you can use is inside Metahuman Creator, not any other way. So if people saying there is automatic tool converting it or whatever, it is just not going to work, and this is for sure. And what I do, actually, I make all the shapes, all the necessary shapes with scripts, about 600. And obviously, the shapes are like 80% of them are okay by automation. And I have to do 20% of them by hand. So this is how I do it. Especially for eyes, if you look at the eyes, this is done by hand. It's not with the Metahuman, with the script. And I have to adjust the eyeballs very carefully, and even as you can see, it has the correct motion. When I close the eyes goes back. And in order to keep everything working together, as you can see, the shape that I need to change, especially for the eyes, for every move, for example, right, I have to do this to fix it, up, down, everywhere. I have to make the shapes the correct shape, because the automatic way doesn't work. And for the lips, for example, the automatic way, because especially for this character, as you can see, her jaw is kind of different than normal, the common jaw you see. It's not ugly. I'm not saying it's ugly. I'm saying it's beautiful, but it's kind of different, right? So the thing is, if you have a lip or a jaw like this, the smile won't be pretty unless you do something about it. Unless you do it manually. So that's the point. I'm just saying the automatic way, it's not an automatic thing, it's a manual thing. And so, and here's the body. Actually, for this character, and this is the face, I have to two geometry because I want to two controllers, so that's why I have two geometries. So for this character, I actually used Metahuman skeleton, but as I said, I'm going to use a DAS skeleton unchanged. And if I use a DAS skeleton, I will be able to attach a cloth from DAS to Unreal. And as I said, this cloth, I purchased it from the market, and I will have a tutorial on how to attach this cloth, and you can see the deformation. And right now it is perfectly matched with a Metahuman skeleton, and the topology is different. And also I'm going to convert character creator face and body to a Metahuman. And regarding the texture, actually I changed the texture a little bit to fix some of the problem, but it's not perfect. I also made the eyebrows, and for the hair I actually saw that there is actually a very similar hair inside Metahuman Creator, and I used that. But I had problem with hair simulation, and I'm working on it, and I will work on the texture, and I'm going to render this with path tracing. Right now I don't have a path tracing device. I don't have a RTX device. I had, and unfortunately after a week it was a 3019. After a week it was broken, and this is a problem of 3090 graphic cards you should be aware of. And they are, if you want to buy one, make sure it has a valid guarantee. And other things, I'm going to make a character creator, and also this one, as actually not this one, another character that is common that you can download or access. So just to show you how you can attach cloth to that character, and probably I will make it public so anybody can use it. And actually I just I had some topics that I wanted to talk about, but I kind of forgot. And this is the service that I can offer, and any character, doesn't matter what character it is, it can be a metahuman. And after that, I'm going to actually make a cartoonish character, and you can use Unreal for a cartoonish character too. Also, a few tips about Blender, and I want to talk about Blender because I am kind of pissed off by some people that promoting Blender. So if you are a 3D artist, if you just entered the 3D industry and you want to make money out of it, you consider yourself or want to be a professional, it means that you have a profession. You should not focus on Blender because Blender has no place in the professional realm. What do I mean by that? It means the employers or the teams or the studios that are making animation or game or whatever, for whatever reason, they don't use Blender. And if you are a Blender artist, you have no chance to work with them or get hired by them. So why are you wasting your energy and time? Blender is good if you just want to use it as a freelancer. It's free. And you want to be freelancer forever. And even as a freelancer, you may want to work with the team. And even as a freelancer, 90% of the time, the customers want you to give them a Maya. If it's animation, a Maya file. They don't want Blender file. And also, if your thing is just modeling, it doesn't matter if it's Blender or whatever application you are using, because you're just supposed to give them an OBJ file with textures, right? So it doesn't matter if you're using Blender, ZBrush, 3D Code, or what application you are using. But if your thing is other things than modeling, you go beyond modeling, you are doing animation, you are doing rigging, motion graphics, employers don't want Blender. Just know that, and don't listen to the people who are promoting Blender because it's free. It's good, it's great as a free software, and it's good as a software that you can use beside the standard software, industry standard software that you are using. And industry standard software is not just Maya. Maya is in industry standard software for animation, but for other things like motion graphics, it's Cinema 4D. If your thing isn't, the majority of your work is motion graphics, you should learn Cinema 4D. If you are doing architectural things, you should learn 3ds Max. It has the tools. It has the best tool to do that. It is designed to do that. And if you're just doing modeling, well, the best way to go is going with ZBrush. ZBrush is the king of modeling. If you are doing texturing, you should use Substance Painter, probably. So here's the thing, there is no best. It's just bullshit to say best. What is the best? What is the best? What does that mean? If it was a best, if there was a best for everything, the other application wouldn't exist, because there is only a single application that it is best for everything. So it's not the case. There is no best for everything. And you need to know what you want to do. You need to know what is your thing, what is your talent, or what is your interest. And so I'm going to improve this character. I will show you the path traced version of this, and it's a big difference. It's a big difference. Also, the path trace version of the monkey, very, very different. I mean, just mind blowing how the path trace version is better than the normal version. And thank you for watching, and please stay tuned. I'm going to show you some exciting stuff in the future. So bye bye for now.